everyone, welcome back to Sean Louise VSG. As you can see, I am not in my usual filming location. I am actually in my car, and I am traveling with my husband and my brother, aka Booger and Dum Dum. They like their nicknames. I like their nicknames. And we are on our way to Ocean Shores, Washington today. We all happen to have a Saturday off together, so we're going out, and it also happens to be my 2-month surge anniversary. So I'm here with a couple updates, and we're going to be kind of filming in different areas today, so it's probably going to jump around quite a bit, so sorry about that, but it's going to be a fun day at the beach, so I really don't mind, and I don't think you will either. Let's see, so stats: high weight 389, surgery weight was 328. Last month I came to you at 303, and today I'm coming at you at 286 pounds. So that means I have lost 17 pounds since last month, since the last update. So yay for that. Let's see, what else? Eating. Still not eating as I should be. Still, you know, maybe like once a day, sticking to the protein drinks.
Take the protein shakes. Protein shakes.
Shh. He needs to shh. Gosh. Fluids.
Homemade shakes.
Still. Joshua, wrestle! Boys. Still having a hard time getting all my fluids in, but it's gotten better. And I did notice that once I did start, you know, drinking more water, that it was helping with the weight come off. Anyway, so I'm gonna end this part here, and I'll be back with some NSVs when we are all set up at the beach. And just like that, we are at the beach. So there is the Color Festival going on right now, which is pretty neat. We didn't know it was gonna be going on until like a day or so before we decided to come here. Or after we came here. We just walked the beach a little bit, and now there are people out and about, and they are flying kites. Let me see, how do I? There's not too many people out right now. I mean, the event really just started. But let's see. NSVs. I think I left off with the last clip saying, where was I? Hope it's not too windy. I don't have a windscreen for my camera. So I'm really hoping that this is going to turn out okay. And I really don't know how well this update is going to go with everything and remembering to talk about everything. But NSVs, let's see. I think the first one that comes to mind, let's see. I think I told you last time that I bought a pair of size 22 jeans, and now I can wear a size 20, which is exciting. I went out to dinner to a little place called Sherry's Restaurant with my sister-in-laws, and being, you know, big as I was, I always asked for a table because I was always afraid that I couldn't fit into the booth. This is some really horrible lighting. Let's try this way. That I couldn't fit into the booth. So we got a table, and when no one was looking, I took myself and I sat in the booth, and I had like that much room between my tum-tum and the table, so I was super excited about that, and I'm still really excited about that. The watch, because you're allowed to drive on the beach, obviously. You've been seeing it. And then I don't know if you can see, but there's some horsies. They do horseback rides as well. I love it out here. It's my serene place. Let's see. Oh, another thing which I'm really excited about, and it might be TMI, but you know what? I don't care, because I'm telling you guys as much as I can about things that are happening to my body. My menstrual cycle is trying to come back. On the 10th of May, I had it for one day and then it went away and it was super light. And then, let's see, today's the 2nd, so I want to say it was about 4 days ago, I woke up and I had a little bit of cramping and I was feeling really, really heavy, you know, in that general area. So I was like, oh, well, I know it's trying to adjust itself and come back, so maybe I should wear, you know, something just in case. And it's a good thing I did because I was at work and it was towards the end of my shift. Thankfully I didn't have to deal with it, you know, the whole day. And there it was. Anti-flow came a knocking. So I had it for a day and a half and then it went away. And then I had it yesterday for a little bit, and so far today, it hasn't really showed its ugly little face, but it's an ugly little face that I'm welcoming and saying thank you for coming back, because that means hopefully my husband and I will be able to have children, and that's something that we both want, and that's something I really want to provide for him. So I'm really, really thankful and happy about that. But the guys are hungry, so I think I'm gonna cut this clip short. They wanna go get some food. So we will be back and I will just show you around, see what we're doing, just dink around. So thanks for joining us, and I'll see you in, well, just a few seconds to you. Let's just show the beach. And it's beautiful out today. It was supposed to originally be like a 60% chance of rain, and it's gone down to a big fat 0. So that's one time that is good, big fat zeros. So, yep. There's a kite. Alrighty, see you guys in a little bit. And we are back. We went and had lunch, and we went to this little place. It was one of my favorite places to come whenever we'd come out here to Ocean Shores. It's called Moby Dick's, and they are very good. And they have like a all-you-can-eat fish and chips, and it just comes with like a lot of pieces of like cod, some French fries, fry bread, clam chowder, and oh my gosh, what's that stuff called? Why can't I think of the name? Anyway, it comes with like that lettucey, mayonnaise-y, oh my gosh, brain farty, can't think of the name. Coleslaw! Coleslaw. So my brother and my husband each got that, and the only thing that they had on the menu that I really could eat, that, because I'd still like being super cautious, is a grilled salmon burger patty. So I had almost half of that, and we're just back at the beach. It's pretty windy out, so I don't know, it's a little bit more windy than last time, but I just wanted to share that because I was super envious that they got to eat that, and I was watching them and I was just like, oh, I'm so jelly, I really wish I could eat that. But I know it's for the better that I cannot, and I'm proud that I haven't been tempted to try anything knowing that it would make me sick or possibly do harm to my little sleeve. So I'm glad that they enjoyed themselves. And then the little buttheads got big old strawberry milkshakes afterwards. But they like it, so I guess that's okay. We're gonna step outside here, see what's going on. My husband, so we're like, oh yeah, let's go to the beach and enjoy ourselves and have fun. And what does he do? He pulls out the blanket, he lays down, and he's playing on his phone, and he's playing he's laying down, and he's like, oh yep, let's go to the beach, let's have fun. Hey Christopher, say hello. Hello. So fun, so much beach. All the beach.
You want the doggy out?
Say hi, Dum Dum.
Hi.
Hi, Dum Dum.
Hi.
Hi, Dum Dum.
Hi.
Dum Dum.
Hi.
Dum Dum. Honey. Chris, here's our keys. I'm gonna go for a walk. And then there's, so yeah, it's a lot more bright out, a lot more kites out too, from when we were here last time. think I'm gonna go down to the water. Oh, this water is cold, but it's good. I like it. I'm just gonna do a little spin. Whee! Let's be dorky. Just follow me. My butt. I'm going back in. Got some seaweed around my leg. Shake it off. Shake it off. It was already off. Oh. Nope, it is gorgeous. There's a lot of seaweed on the beach today, actually. I don't think I've seen it like this in a long time. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I talked about everything that I wanted to talk about this update. There might have been one other thing that I forgot to mention. Stats, NSVs. Other than that, just, you know, enjoying myself and watching and seeing how things are changing and people noticing. And I am back in my car because I remembered there's something else I wanted to talk to you guys about that is update worthy, at least in my opinion, because it's something that kind of affected me a little bit. So I have eczema on the palm of my hand. You might have seen it in previous videos. I've noticed that it's just kind of like popped up in there and I'm really self-conscious about it. And I also have it on the tops of my feet. So I recently found out that UV therapy is really helpful with eczema to clear it up and just, you know, make the skin better and stuff like that. So I decided to give it a shot. I've spent hundreds of dollars on creams and lotions and all that, and nothing seems to help. So I was like, okay, you know, what's one more thing to try? If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Hey, I get a tan out of it anyway. Casper, pasty, whatever. I can use some sun. Anyway, so I go to a place by my house because it's easier and more convenient to just get off work, go there really quick, go home, relax, and then just take care of what I gotta do at home. Let's see if I can get some better. Anyway, so I go there, I talk to the owner, she has me buy a package, which I do, and I go there a few times, and then on my third time coming back, she was really confused as to why I was there. Mind you, they have taken my money, and I've been there already, seen her several times. So I was like, I'm here to use this room, that bed in this room, which was currently occupied. I said, I'm just waiting for it to clear up. And all of a sudden, she's like, well, I want you to use the stand-up bed because our lay-down beds have a weight limit. So I was really confused at first. I was like, well, why wasn't this discussed when I first got the package? So I was like, what's the weight limit? And there was other people around and they were watching and they could hear everything. So that made it just like, oh, you know, really inside I was like dying. I just wanted to bust up crying right then and there, but I didn't. I just wanted to get away from them as soon as possible. And she said, well, the weight limit's 250 pounds. So I was like, oh, cool. So I'm like 40 pounds away from that at that point. So I was like 290, no, maybe like 45, 46 pounds away from that. And so I had lost just about 100 pounds and it made me feel like, oh wow, you know, maybe it's not noticeable. 100 pounds is a lot and it's just not noticeable. And it made me feel really bad. So I just wanted to get away from them really fast. So I went into the stand-up one. I went in there for four or 5 minutes and I hated it. It's small. It's way hotter than the bed I was using, which was a low-level bed, and it burnt the crap out of me. So after I got done with that, I got dressed again, and as I was walking to leave out, she was like, oh, I guess we'll see you next time for the stand-up. And I was like, oh, I don't think so. So I was really, really upset, really embarrassed. So I went out to my car and I cried for like 5 minutes. I ended up telling one of my coworkers what happened, and she talked to the owner of the tanning place where she goes, and she is such a sweet lady. And I told her what happened. I went in and I spoke with her. I asked her, I was like, off the bat right away, I said, do you guys have weight limits? Like, what is it? She told me not to worry. I'm nowhere close to it. She said the weight limits are like 400 plus pounds for their beds, and that she will do whatever she can to make me feel comfortable at her establishment. It is quite a bit more, but totally worth it. The workers who work there are they're sweethearts. The owner is so nice. The beds are super comfortable. They're super nice. I didn't know they made tanning beds that looked like that. It was really funny because I was explaining to someone. I was like, yeah, they're like, you know, the Cadillac of tanning beds. Sorry, I know I'm switching this around a lot. Anyways, so I go there now and it seems to be helping, but it just, after that happening and then being able to sit in that booth, that stationary booth at Sherry's where it doesn't move, it just made me feel so much better. And then being able to fit in the next pant size down made me feel so much better. And oh, another thing is my work shirts at work, I can wear a female style shirt now and it fits. Before I was having to wear one of the men's one because they put more fabric in the arms, around the belly, and it's a lot longer. And I finally was able to order the female style shirts. They've buttoned up all the way, so that's huge. Before, with the men's one, right before I started pre-op, I couldn't even button the shirt all the way down. I could only button the top 3 and then have the rest of it open. Which, you know, it is what it is, but once I was able to button up that man shirt all the way and then be able to put on the female style shirt and do that, everyone started noticing at work, you know, saying that, you know, they can tell that my silhouette and just my shape and everything is gone down. And so that made me feel a lot better about the tanning situation. But I just, it was really hard and it was super embarrassing. But I've had a lot more positive feedback or positive things happen for myself now than the negative. So I'm not going to try and dwell on it. I'm not going to let it, you know, make me cry anymore or let me be embarrassed about it. So I'm just telling you guys just to show that, you know, I don't want to swear, but that, she doesn't deserve my money and the other place does. And I deserve to be happy and feel this way. And I'm not going to let nobody bring me down again. And oh, look, sea chickens. I hope I'm focused on that. All of a sudden they just came and started attacking a bunch of bread that someone left. So I had to show you guys because beach and sea chickens, you have to have sea chickens. Anyways, so I'm going to go take a walk. I think I'm going to get them to come. That's not nice. My brother's outside the car and he's looking at me and he flipped me off. Anyways, so that's that. And I am going to go. I will be back. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming back and thanks for following and being here with me. I really appreciate you guys and I'll see you soon. Bye.